I want to talk about the thing that was quietly costing me the most as a trader, and it wasn't my strategy. Like, I've been doing this for years. I know how to read a chart. But I was on the same trader on a Monday morning as I was on the Thursday afternoon, and I kind of couldn't see it happening. Well, it was happening, if it makes sense. And a few weeks ago, I started using a tool built specifically for this, like not ChatGPT, not the general AI you have to wrestle with, something made only for charts. And I'm going to take you through exactly how I use it, like when to show up, how to fit it a chart, how to read what comes back, and then we'll watch a live setup play out from start to finish. Stay to the end because I've got a promo code for you that gets you a really good discount, and I will give it to you at the end of the video. And please watch this one properly. Like, sit down, have something to write with, because there's a lot here and you will want the notes. So here's what I mean, and I think this is more common than people admit. I have rules. I've had rules for years. The problem was never not having them. It was that I applied them differently depending on the day. Like, after 2 green days, I would get loose. I will take a setup. I would have skipped on a Monday. After a red one, I would get tight and I would sit out something that was completely fine. Like, same chart, same rules, but different me. And then there's the half I just wasn't doing properly. Like the macro, what's on the calendar that day, what's about to be announced. I kept telling myself that I will check, and most days I opened the chart and went straight in. If any of that sounds familiar with you, stay with me. Before I show you anything, I want to be clear about what this is and what it isn't. It doesn't predict the future, like nothing predicts the future. If you're looking for something that tells you where price is going for, it doesn't exist. And anyone selling you that is lying to you. What it is, it reads your chart, crosses it against live market data and the news, and gives you a big structured read. Entry zones, stop loss, take profit, and the reasoning behind all three. It doesn't remove the risk. I think it removes the guesswork, and you are still the one deciding it. Like, it doesn't place trades, it doesn't connect to your broker, it can't touch your accounts. It hands you a read, and what you do with it, it's entirely on you. 3 steps to how I actually use this, and the first one has nothing to do with the tool. Timing. I stopped sitting at my screen all day, which was quietly making me worse. Instead, I look at when my asset actually moves. This is a volatility tool. You put in what you trade and it shows you which hours have the most movement in your own time zone. I show up then, and the rest of the day I'm not looking at it, which by the way fixed half my discipline problems on its own. Like, you can't overtrade a market you're not watching. Second part, and this is the rule I hold to now, the economic calendar. Those colors are impact. Ratings, the red ones are the big releases. If one of those is coming, I'm out. 15 minutes before, 15 after. Price does whatever it likes in that window, and no analysis can protect you. So step 2 is the screenshot, and it matters more than you will assume. The read is only as good as the image you hand it. Like, 3 things. First, clean chart. Take your indicators off. It doesn't need your annotations on top of it. Second, the zoom. This is what people get wrong. You need to clearly separate the wick from the body of the candle. Too far out and it all crashes together. Too far in and you lose the structure. You are looking for what middle ground is. Right about there. Third, do it on computer. Phone screenshots are too small for it to read properly, and I send 2 time frames, the 1 minute for my entry and the 5 minute for context. If you hold across days rather than hours, add a longer one on top. So this is what comes back. It's identified the asset on its own. It has the live price and it's built a full setup sell limit. Enter zone between 4,387 and 4,098. Stop loss at 4,093, target at 4,084. And these 3 tabs: scalper, day trader, swing trader. Same chart, 3 different reads depending on how long you hold. I'm on the short end, so I'm looking at the first one. And that's only the top of the page. Look at what's underneath it, like multi-time frame trends, order blocks, fair value gaps, intraday patterns, RIC confirmation. It isn't throwing a level at you, it's showing its work. Then the scenarios with probabilities attached. The main one here is the bears at 56%, and the withering is writing out underneath. Why that zone specifically? What it's seeing in the structure, what the macro is doing to it, and this is the part that actually mattered for me. Like, it reads the same way every single time. It doesn't care that I had a bad session yesterday. It doesn't get bored on a slow afternoon. Same process every day. Now that I've taken you through how to actually read one of these, here's the thing. While I was going through all of that, the setup was already mapped out on my chart, like enter, stop, target, exactly where to put them, and it's been running this whole time. So let's go and see what it did. There's the setup. Entry zone up here, stop just above it, target down there, and watch. Price comes back up into the entry zone, exactly where it said it would, and there it goes. Okay, that's exactly what it said would happen, and I want to be careful because the one setup working is one setup working. But here's what got me about it. It didn't just get it right, it told me why it thought it would be right before anything happened, and the price did this thing it said for the reason it said. That's the difference between a tool and a guess. And this is a good moment to talk about something important because it's where people get it wrong. Always. Those probabilities you just saw, 56%, 70%, whatever it says, that's a probability. It is not a promise. 70% means it's wrong 3 times out of 10. That's not malfunction. That is literally what 70% means. And once that properly lands, the whole thing shifts. You stop trying to be right every time. What matters is that when you're right, you make more than you lose. When you're wrong, so you run 3 setups and 2 doesn't work out, nothing has gone wrong. That's just how the math works. And if anyone ever tells you they have something that wins every time, please close the top. One more thing, and this is what took it from that's clever to I'm keeping this. It isn't only the tool, there's a full set of training videos inside the platform, short modules walking you through how to use it properly, and the fundamentals underneath it. So if you're looking at the report and half those terms mean nothing to you yet, that's already covered. And there's the real person on WhatsApp, not a bot, not an actual trader you can put questions to, which matters because, and I want to be clear, the tool doesn't replace understanding what you're doing. If you don't know what you're looking at, you can spot when something's off, and you need to be able to spot that. The way I would frame it, the tool does the analysis. The training teaches you to read it, and the mentor is there when you are stuck. If I'm honest about what's different now, it isn't what I expected. It's not that I found some secret edge, it's that my Thursday looks like my Monday now. Same process, same standard, whether I'm up on the week or down on it. And some days it gives me nothing worth taking. I've found that irritating at first. Now I think it's the single most useful thing about it. So, where I've landed on it. If you want something that makes money for you, will you sleep? This isn't it. And I will be more careful with anything claiming to be like, but if you're where I was, you can read a chart, your rules are fine, you just don't apply them the same way every day, and you want the macro handled without relying on yourself to remember it, then this is the one I would say. Do not sleep on it. And as a promise, here's your code. It's NUTSA15. It gets you a discount when you sign up. It's in the description as well with the link. And do this. Take a chart you already have a view on, run it through, and compare what it says to what you thought. And that's the only way you will actually know